got next. Yeah, I got next. Let's go. We ballin'.
All right, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the I Got Next podcast. I am your host, Darnell. And finally, to my right, yeah, man.
What's up, yo? It's Mancow. What's poppin', bro? I'm a Celtics fan.
Mancow's not brave. Didn't wear nothing Celtics related today, which is like,
I got my keys on me with my lanyard.
nobody gonna see the keys.
It's all right, bro. Still there.
Nobody wants to see them. It's fine. What an interesting night yesterday was.
Happy Sunday, yo.
If this is your first time finding us, we talk all things NBA basketball, which we are doing on Sunday, which we have 2 Game 7s today between the Detroit Pistons, the Orlando Magic, and then the Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But we cannot talk about those because by the time y'all see this, those games would have already happened, so you know what happened. So we're not going to talk about those right now. But we will talk about the 1 Game 7 that we saw yesterday, the only basketball game on yesterday, between the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. Mancow.
Yeah.
Or y'all, that y'all are watching. The Sixers win, moving on to the second round in Game 7, winning 109-100. Where do you want to start? How do you want to start this? I'm going to let you lead.
Fuck Benjamin Franklin. Fuck Meek Mill. Fuck Rocky. Fuck Creed. Fuck cheesesteaks, nigga. Fuck brotherly love. That shit's gay. Yeah, Philly broke my heart, man. Yeah, they broke my heart like it was a Liberty Bell, man. I don't like these niggas no more. I never liked them to begin with. Why Joel Embiid came back saying he got an appendix? Look, man, we weren't supposed to be here.
Oh, we're going there?
We weren't supposed to be here. I'm everywhere. You should have seen me last night, nigga.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I told you, watch this game in a dark room.
Yeah, it was. Bro, we had so many chances, bro.
So let's start there. So last night, Jason Tatum does not play due to whether it be left calf, left knee. They said left knee. I don't believe you. I believe it's the calf, but that's just me. And Joe Mazzulla throws out a lineup that
They've never done.
They've never done a lineup that we had talked about in our group chat. And we have another Celtics fan in that group chat, and they like to switch up, and I did not understand why the hell they did that.
I understand why he did it, right? Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. To pause you really quick. The lineup, if y'all don't remember, was Brown, White,
Stireman,
Ron Harper Jr., and
Garza. Luka
Garza. Go ahead, continue.
Let's start in the paint.
Okay.
Can't start Keita because he has to do too much, and Joel Embiid is putting so much pressure on him that he's getting into foul trouble early.
Yes.
Now he's a non-factor. Our only real paint protector, right? Vucevic has now DNP.
Did not play.
Can't even put you into the game because you're getting abused that bad, right? So that's out the window. At least when Garza was coming in garbage minutes, he gets stretched the floor enough that Embiid's not going to close out on him, and we trust him to hit a shot. Unfortunately, the moment was too big for someone like that. He had looks. I don't think he cashed any of them, right? Early in the game. Luka Garza.
No, he did not have. He finished with 0 points.
Yeah. He shot a few shots.
He took 2 shots. Yep.
Yeah, and 2 threes, and
that's both.
Yeah, they were terrible, right? Shireman, rebounding. That's what he does. He's the person that comes in, throws his body around. He's going to get us more possessions. He can hit a shot, throughout the season. He can hit a shot. Tonight was not his night.
Nope.
On anything.
0 points in 20
as well. Yeah.
0 points in 22 minutes.
So, okay, so now you don't got him showing up. Ron Harper Jr., same thing. He's a good two-way player as they brought him in and started using him more. He could hold his own on defense, and then if he gets going, you got a good jump shot. So, all right, we're hoping that you'll give us something, and at the end of games, you come in and, made Philly think.
Sure.
So, all right, let's mix it up. Let's put them in the starting lineup. Wrong. Philly goes out to, what?
9-0.
9-0 straight out the gates. So, D. White is now trying to battle his own demons.
Yeah.
And it's working for the most part as far as he's scoring, but he's also forcing it. So now it's throwing off the flow of the game. On defense, this lineup is not played together well. Niggas is crashing into each other. It's just not looking good. we went into hero ball early with this one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
JB, he turned back into the turnover person, can't hold on to the ball, and having trouble with Oubre putting pressure on him. I don't even remember if Quentin Grimes made an impact or anything like that.
Quentin Grimes got packed at the rim. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
But so
no,
did
he didn't.
JB.
He got 3 points. He made one shot.
Yeah,
He
but
had 4 assists and 6 boards, but one shot.
defensively through this series, since they started using him.
Yeah.
He was a problem.
Yep.
For JB to figure out for whatever reason. And yeah, it just playing from behind and then trying to force shit and not going to anything other than the threes. Like we talked about this last year. We talked at the beginning of the season. The system, unfortunately, when it's working, it's beautiful. And everybody talks about, oh, yeah, they broke another record, 29 threes in the game and da 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 da. But when that shit's not working, bro,
Yeah,
it is painful.
It's bad.
It is painful, and they don't deviate from it. They seem like they started to, right, when they made the comeback, and we got within 5, 3, 2 points. They started trying to put pressure on them at the rim, force fouls and shit like that.
Right.
But then it would just go back either to ISO ball or just throwing up shots, and they weren't hitting them. So that's why I say we had so many opportunities, and I'm still proud of them for pushing. Like they shouldn't have been in this situation, up 3-1. Play with your food.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Tatum sat down because it's not worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we weren't supposed to be here this year. And that's why I go to that. Like, if he would have played and forced it and then tore his other shit up, I would have been pissed, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because
For sure.
when we started this season and we did the podcast and we were laughing at where the Celtics were going to be, and you laughed at me for even keeping them in top 5 in the East or whatever.
I did.
You finished that too. JB made his point as to who he is this season. You can't take that away from him. You need your running back to come back. We still have a lot to build off of. We learned a lot about our bench, which moving forward, you can build off of that.
Right.
You fell short, but we didn't expect to be here. So that's how I'm
That's what you're choosing to go.
That's what I'm coping with towards the back half of this year.
Okay. So for me, watching this game for multiple reasons. One, because I just wanted to see good basketball, because I enjoyed this series. I know you didn't enjoy it from the result, but I enjoyed the series in terms of
enjoyed the series.
Yeah.
All bullshit aside.
Yeah.
All bullshit aside, Philly played a great series.
Yeah.
Basketball is about adjustments in the playoffs. They made the right adjustments. And B came back, looked rough, and then became that nigga again.
Yeah. So I will say this. I looked at this. The reason why I can't let you off the hook for we're happy to be here. Because of this reason. Getting the 2 seed, which that I would give you, happy to be here. When y'all got back Tatum, which was like the absolute peak of the season, was getting him back.
Yep.
Maybe if you even want to add in the fact that he was playing well. It was the hype around the team started to get there again, of where we had the media talking about
they're going
finals.
Yeah, finals. Yeah,
Gotta go.
No, we got ahead of our skis.
They got to get to the final. So I'm going to tell you where I started seeing the issue, and I'm not even going to start in this series. It's from the moment that Tatum came back. Tatum started playing. He didn't play back-to-backs, which fine. It was the minutes.
Yeah,
40-something minutes off rip, or 30-something minutes, 35 minutes. I was like, bro, how? And when Missoula came out and said no minutes restriction, that was like a week or so. We shot a podcast that week, and I said, how is he not on a minutes restriction? And I never and we've gone back and forth about this too. We agreed. I didn't love Tatum coming back this season anyway. But the fact that he came back and was playing well, I said, okay, it's working. It's fine. He's playing well. Fine. But the fact that he was coming in 34 minutes, 35 minutes, 37 minutes, bro, how are you doing this right now with this amount of load up? And then for you to go into the playoffs and to have to play a team that is trying to beat you. Regular season, you can run into a team that's trying to tank. Whatever. They had some good matchups. They played the Knicks. They played, I don't remember if they played Philly again, but they played Oklahoma City. So them trying to get through the rest of the regular season to ramp him up, I got it. But again, he had to play 40-some minutes one night in this series. That's insane.
Yep.
40-some minutes.
And we also said it from the time he came back, you can tell how he's favoring.
Yeah.
Like whether it feels good or not, if you feel comfortable with the injury mentally and all that shit, we've talked about that. You could tell by the way he jumps, by the way he dunks, everything.
Yeah.
He's putting a lot of pressure on that left leg.
Yeah.
You can see it, right? And then the game 6,
Yeah.
before they took him out, and he had that dunk in the break. He landed and he like fell into his left leg.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ugh,"
like that.
that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like right there, you're not trying to put any pressure on the right leg, and you're putting it all on the left leg. Bro, what do you think is gonna happen?
So speaking from experience, because I've said this before, but speaking from experience, I tore my right, same exact Achilles. Tore my Achilles, same like Tatum, like 6 months ago. Or about 6 months ago now. And that's the thing that once they said anything about the calf, that left calf, I said that's exactly what I feel. Now, Jason Tatum and me are two completely different people
Facts.
in two completely different professions. But the way it just worked, because he could not have gotten out after the surgery, he's not out of that boot for at least 8 to 12 weeks. You are walking on this leg only, and you have to come back. This calf muscle is now weak. Now, again, Tatum ramped up, got himself back ready to go, and this one had to do a lot of work for like 2 months. So again, the minutes from when he started playing again to come back in and playing 38 minutes is crazy
Wow.
to me. And then you have to throw him into a playoff series of high pressure. Didn't like it. So now, okay, so then
And he feel like he got to do more,
yeah.
and that he can do
That he
more.
can do stuff. And I was like, that confidence that he was getting, he looked good. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it's like there were nights when the shot wasn't looking right and the jump wasn't looking great. The explosion wasn't necessarily there, but he was still on the floor playing defense, playing well. So then we get there. So second seed, Tatum's back. Everything's feeling good. Media says y'all making it to the finals. Cool. Where the reason why I can't say y'all getting off the hook, because the only thing I said was if y'all lost in the second round to the Knicks, no problem.
Cool.
It's fine. It makes sense. They beat y'all last year. It is what it is. You cannot lose to Philadelphia. That was the problem. And the fact that y'all were up 3-1 in the series.
Crazy.
And I looked at this series as a sweep, either sweep, gentleman sweep. I gave Maxey 1. I didn't think Embiid was going to come back.
Yeah.
Embiid comes back, and y'all win game 4. That was the game to me that said, okay,
We got the and we
y'all
smacked
should be
them.
fine.
We
and
smacked,
smacked them. The problem was game 3 when y'all barely won. Because I watched that when I was out doing something else, and I was watching that game. I was like, why are y'all struggling? What's happening? Because VJ had hit the 30. VJ hit 30 in game 2, and we talked about this when it came to the Knicks. You cannot lose games at home. You can't give games away at home.
Yep.
That is the problem. That's where we start the issue. So once that happened, I was curious, and then when they won game 3, but it was difficult, I was like, okay. It's when game 4 happened is when I said, okay, the series is over. The Celtics have figured it out. Embiid's back. He slowed down the guards. This is done. Whatever. When y'all lost game 5 was when I was like, oh no. Oh no.
How we lose at home that much?
So over the last few years, that has actually been a theme.
Yeah, in the Joe Mazzulla era.
In the Joe Mazzulla era, that has actually been on brand that they lose bad games at home. You have game 7 at home against Miami in 23. When y'all were down 0-3 and then came back, but then Tatum twists his ankle in the first 5 minutes, game's over. 2024, y'all win the championship, so that's done. Knicks blow 2 games at home, up 20, blow both, series over.
Play with your food, man.
Played around. And then you got to this series, game 2, and you let a rookie go off for 30, lost that game, and then you lose 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
It just I can't let that go.
I understand that.
That's why I can't let go.
No, I'll hold that. I'll hold that because definitely started feeding into the media, like especially when Pritchard went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was drawing at Reggie Miller, and we were on top of the world.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like again, bragging about the depth that the team had that we didn't know we had.
Right.
But then when the lights got their brightest, and that's when we needed Tatum because in game 7, that's when he goes crazy.
Right.
I bet it.
One in what was it, 24, 22, something
Against Milwaukee?
No, I think that was against Philly.
Oh, yeah.
When y'all knocked it
And
off.
you know what?
Wait,
And
go ahead.
again, this is the first time that they beat us, bro.
Yeah, first time in a long time.
Clown Joel Embiid for they always kick our ass and all that shit. Like, so kudos, man. You got it. Congratulations.
So the other thing that we talked about, I don't remember if this was This might have been after the Knicks game 3. We shot an episode online, and I asked you about the Celtics, maybe, but I asked you if you were concerned about Derek White shooting, and you said no. Derek White, who had a great first half, kept y'all in the game, like got y'all back in the game as y'all started going down. Second half, he was non-existent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read you his stats from the series. So he averaged 11 points, shot 32% from the field, 27% from three,
Do better.
and about almost 2 turnovers a game.
Yep.
Where are you at now?
The contingency I had with not being worried about Derek White's shooting is because he affects the game in so many other ways, right? That's how I answered
That block on Quentin
That's
Grimes.
that's how I'm going to. I don't feel any type of way about D White. He had a bad performance. It happens. It sucks.
Right.
I think he's the type of person that's more in his own head about it than anything else. Like, he's gonna be hard on him. So you saw it in the post game.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like he was about to cry.
Yeah.
But because he knows he's better than this, and he tried and he did step up in game 7, but it was too late. You should have been tried to figure that side out.
Yep.
But again, he's gonna affect the game in so many other ways that I'm not sweating it.
Okay.
Like, all the people that are calling for, oh, D White gotta go. Nigga had one bad bro. This is the first time we've lost in dumb long, son.
This is the first time Tatum and Brown have lost in the first round ever. Their whole entire
And they've been in the
existence
league for 10 years.
First time they've ever lost in the first round.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not worried about, like, I'm definitely not worried about the future of the Celtics.
okay.
Right? That's not a concern of mine at all. Like, if anything, it's good because clearly injuries and shit are real. JB had knee surgery, last summer.
Yep.
And it didn't show at all in the season, but I'm sure in the next couple of days or weeks, we're gonna get all the reports about, oh yeah, I was playing with the 3 ribs, this nigga, like,
So I was after the Knicks series. All of a sudden, I tore my meniscus.
I was playing with my tongue fell out, nigga, eating spicy food. So
all right, well, whatever you
I
say.
couldn't call out plays. I ain't know what's going on. So I'm not worried about the future of the Celtics. Like, Philly exposed what they were supposed to expose. We ain't got nobody in the paint that can hang. Kata had a great year.
And then so when we were talking about the starting lineup, I hated the fact that they did that much to it.
Yeah,
because
too much.
for this reason alone, Ron Harper Jr. was in that game about 4 minutes. That was the last time you saw him in the game. He made a great, I'm talking about fantastic steal on a fast break.
Oh yeah, the
Odell catch to get the ball out of the air. And you needed that type of hustle, and I understood that Missoula liked it at the end of game 6 where he had put the reserves in and they were able to do some things. You didn't even go back to him to allow him to, let's see what he had. Well, let's see what he has. He gave you nothing, right? Jordan Walsh got in there for 5 minutes. Did nothing.
See, but Jordan Walsh had a shit series.
True, but Baylor Simon, all right, you gave him enough run. You gave him 22 minutes. Luka Garza got 9 minutes.
Yeah, he never went back to it.
Never went back to him. So, and you still ended up playing Kata 33 minutes. So it's like, what was it? And he played well.
And Vooch was
okay. That trade. We talked about it, and I said, and we agreed. I hated that trade. It wasn't so much of getting rid of Simons. It was who you got back.
Yeah.
I hated y'all. I hated it and loved it for my own team. I said, if we see y'all in the playoffs, I know that's where we're going to go.
And what did I say? Defense.
Yeah.
I know what he could do on offense.
Sure.
Right? That's a given. And he should thrive in a system like this because we want you to shoot threes. So we need a big man that is going to be comfortable just jacking up threes, right? So for what you're looking for, he kind of fit the bill, right?
Right.
But it showed right now. Bro, the way that Embiid just moved this thing out the way casually.
Oh, yeah. Simple.
Bro.
Simple shit. Back you down, face up.
Yeah,
easy work.
It was nothing he could do.
No.
Absolutely nothing that he could do to try and battle with Embiid. And I feel like that just gave Embiid more confidence to do whatever. Now, Kata's in foul trouble. You got Jaylen Brown trying to guard Embiid.
Yeah.
He's not Drew Holiday, bro.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday is a anomaly that can do shit like that.
stout and short and
Yeah,
get take the leg down.
Strong, a little bit of retard strength in there or something, bro. Excuse me. You might want to bleep it. I'm in my emotions, but
So you had Kata. I thought Kata had a great game. I thought he was fantastic.
Kata had a great series. Kata had a great season. Kata needs to get paid whatever you can pay him. Don't pay him too much now.
Right.
But I'm not mad at Kata, whether he remains a starter and you figure out a different bench rotation, or you move him back to the bench and get someone that will start at center and whatever. I'm super happy with the season and the playoffs that you had. You ran into something that you didn't. Joe Mazzulla said it in the post game conference. He was just like, "What changed?" Embiid came back, and they're a totally different team.
But okay, this is where so I tortured myself because I was fascinated by this game and this series and how this went. That I've been listening to Celtics podcasts after games. And so I listened to their almost damn near 3-hour podcast yesterday. Because I just got to hear. And I forgot the name of it. I think it's
the Gardner Report, maybe?
No. CLNS?
Yeah.
Is that them?
That's the media of them. But,
of them. Okay.
Yeah, but
I like them.
There's different shows on there. But yeah, go ahead.
They were very much very objective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very, like, even, like, about, yes, we love the team, but we got problems. Like, there's some issues. So I like the balance. So I locked in there and I was just like, I looked at when Embiid coming back, we knew Embiid, there was a chance he could come back. So why were you not prepared for that? Number one. But number two, also, I don't think that there was ever going to be an answer because the size. There's no size that you have that's going to deal with Embiid. Unlike what he's going to see in the next round, there's not enough size on that team in that front court. And then I heard suggestions about putting Tatum on him. Like, why the hell would you do that?
On one leg, 1.5 leg, you're good.
You can't do that.
The only other option you have is that young dude. I don't even know if he's still there. Amari Williams was a guy that was
DMP.
Still, and I mean, but bro, he don't got the experience to deal with that.
No, nobody does. When Embiid's right, when he's healthy, right, it's hard. It's difficult to deal with.
And I mean, I was scared Embiid was getting hurt, which he said, "Oh, I was faking my injury." Shut the fuck up, nigga. You know you can't play around with that. Bro.
Don't get me started on it.
Yeah, you gonna show up to the Knicks, Madison Square Garden on a limp.
I listen. I have. It's just so many things with this team in this series. I am curious on how you feel about Joe Mazzulla and the system, quote unquote. He probably will be coach of the year. Sucks to get it now after, which I don't know why we don't give the awards out during the first round. That just makes no sense.
Oh, no, I feel you.
Just let's, because when you got shit like this, now for him to get it, it's just like.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's probably going to get coach of the year. How do you feel about this system as we just went down the line outside of the championship year, 23, 25, and now 26 in really bad series losses? Not like y'all just got beat. Bad series losses, choking or whatever. How do you feel about the system of the amount of threes y'all took in this game, which was what? 49. 13 to 49.
It's pretty low. It's pretty low.
Sorry.
You good. I've had mixed emotions about this system the entire time because unfortunately when it's not working, they don't go to anything else. But you won a championship with it.
Right.
You've been relevant. He's only been coaching the team for 3 years. Out of the 3 years, you got one championship. This is your first round exit. Like, it works. You have a team that makes it work more often than not, right?
I agree.
So my hope is that you tweak it. And if you're as an analytical person as you claim to be, and you can now go watch film and see where the flaws are,
right?
Bring in someone that's going to challenge your idea and improve it. Fix the cracks. You know what I mean? It's still there. That can still be the base of the system if you have the team that can still execute that. Shireman can hit threes. Pritchard can hit threes. Hauser can hit threes. White can hit threes. Brown can hit threes. Tatum can hit threes. Vucevic can hit threes. Everybody can hit threes on the team, right? And then they play defense.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is come up with that strategy that, okay, we got a good sample size of this game where it's not going our way.
Right.
Now let's go to plan B. There's no plan B right now.
That was my thing.
Bring in a coach that's going to be like, all right, here's what we should do
Mhm.
based on the talents that we do have. They can do more than just that, right? Don't be a team that's just a one trick pony, right? So, but again, the base of the system has proven itself to work in the way that the league is right now.
Right.
Now, I can say all this and they can change up mad shit on the team. And now we have new players that we don't know if that shit's going to work, right? Then that's going to be a glaring difference. But if this team stays intact as far as these bench players that we have stay on the team, like I can't see a world where Pritchard is gone. I can't see a world
Right.
where D White is gone. I can see a world where Hauser might
Sure.
go,
Yeah.
because you want someone that's a little more serviceable on defense.
My bad.
I think you could, if you need water, I got you.
Yeah. I might need that.
I could see Ron Harper Jr.
Sure.
making a name for himself. Like he's a good young player. He's got a lot of upside. I don't see Cater going anywhere after that. Like Shireman, the city likes him. You know what I'm saying? He's
Sure.
been good for the team. He does a lot. But if these players are gone and you don't know what you have as far as 3-point shooting and all that stuff, then the system has to change.
So the reason why I brought up that podcast is because there's a lot of I don't want to say a lot of talk, but there's some thought process out there, maybe out in the space about either Derek White, Hauser, I would agree, and Jalen Brown. At some point, does this need to break up so you can get more assets? Because you're not young, you don't have a VJ Edge come on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that coming from when you don't have any draft picks? And honestly, they made that Simons trade to get off some money, not necessarily to get better. Kind of, sort of, but not really. So, do you break up some of these guys? Maybe you keep Tatum and Brown, but you got to move off of Pritchard or White or somebody like that to get some other stuff back in.
I mean,
to replenish at least.
Personally, I would hate losing Pritchard.
Okay.
I just love Pritchard as a person. I love the story. I love the grit. I love like when he starts mouthing off and all that shit. Like he's a baller. He's a hooper. But it depends on what you get.
Yeah.
If there's a trade out there that gives you something or whatever, I don't know, contracts and all that shit. But if it ends up being a good talent that comes back, of course I'm not gonna be mad at that, bro. Okay. But you gotta something. So it's hard. It's hard to accept that being 6 man of the year, bro. He's a spark plug. He comes in, he does his thing. I don't think that's where. I don't think that's where the hole is. You know what I mean? I feel like if he struggles, it's because he felt like he was in a position where he had to do too much, which is what these last 3 games of this series were to me. They put themselves in a situation where everyone went in where it's like, it's got to be me tonight, right? I'm going to go get you some water.
Yeah, please. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm going to die. Anyway. Celtics suck, yo. I'm going to say that while he's gone. That gets me water.
There you go, baby.
Appreciate it, man. Come dine over here. Thank you. All right, continue.
Yeah, I felt like they were playing from a place of D White's like they're looking at me tonight. I got to be the one.
Yeah,
Pritchard's coming in and off of the bench. These next minutes, got to go crazy. Got to do all my Pritchard things. I got to low dribble in the paint and seal somebody off and get my fadeaway. And then they were ready for all of that shit, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, man.
Sorry this is happening to you.
So I'm still positive.
I want to give a shout out to the Sixers for winning a Game 7 on the road in Boston, which is not an easy task. You got to have you've already kind of experienced Joel Embiid in all of his Joel Embiid glory. The shot making, the shit talking, the emotes, the falling, so much falling. But I have to give it up to somebody like Paul George.
Paul George played a great
series.
Maxey played a great series.
And that's the person. It's Tyrese Maxey. The series changed when Joel Embiid got to play, but the series changed because Tyrese Maxey got some protection. He got somebody else to take the eyes off of him. While yes, Embiid can go out there and score 30.
And
Maxey can do all.
As a leader, he spoke life into VJ.
Yes.
He's the one that was like, bro, you gotta keep shooting. You're the guy. Like you could put a lot of pressure on them, and VJ found himself in this series
for sure.
And I can't if there's any 76er that I'm gonna stand by, it's VJ.
Oh yeah,
because he's an Islander, bro. He's from the Bahamas, right?
From the Bahamas,
All right, so that ain't my people, but it's close enough.
Close to our people.
You know what I'm saying? For the culture.
Tyrese Maxey, I said he was 10th best point guard in the league in the beginning of the season when we made that video. He got to be jumping up there a little bit higher.
That nigga is fast.
That nigga nickname should just be Yerm. Just
bro,
he's so
when
quick,
he drops that shoulder and gets a little bit of space, the way that this nigga road runners around people.
His acceleration is insane.
He praising these niggas, man.
He had a tap out rebound that tapped out to him like near half court and just fired down the court. It is truly incredible to watch. That's what your name is, nigga. Meet me. It's like, god damn. Yeah, we talk about Russ, we talk about De'Aaron Fox.
And,
that nigga that is some dangerous speed.
And the fact that you can go that fast and then stop on a dime and pull up
is like he has so much control of his body, especially going downhill to the rim. It's incredible.
And we've been saying that about Maxey for a few years. The future of the 76ers is going to run through Maxey. It has to. And if this is a sign of that, go do your thing, man.
Now, let's talk about the series that the Sixers will be going into. I am not going to talk about the Knicks and Hawks. I don't think that was even necessary.
I will, because this nigga right here. First of all, New York fans, y'all got to chill out, man. This shit is so ridiculous to see the way that y'all niggas is ready. Like, if a New Yorker is president, we're all dying, bro. They will hit the button and then win the war and be like, bring it back. Like, I didn't mean it. I was just in my feelings. All of y'all are the same, man. It's so crazy. Woe is me. It's done. Nah, son. I'm converting to another religion. I can't do this shit. I don't believe my team. We're so ass. This nigga gotta go. This nigga gotta go. The owner gotta go. They win one game. Oh, we the best, son. We're the blue skies, son. I'm so sick of that every year, bro. I'm telling this nigga, yo, calm down. It's a long series. Atlanta found some magic, but y'all are still the better team. They start playing through K. Oh, he's the man. Y'all wanted that nigga gone 3 weeks ago. Nah, man, he's you walking triple-double. He ain't gay. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I'm not going to talk about the Knicks because, shut up, nigga. You was hella sad looking out the window, listening to Boys II Men over your New York Knicks. And now you good? Oh, we played the 76ers. Now you good? Go ahead.
I'm not refuting any of this. I listen, if anybody had watched that episode after game 3 with the Knicks and Hawks, I was sad.
This nigga out here just cutting his Timbs.
But I was so mad because it shouldn't have even gotten to that game 6. I blame Atlanta for that embarrassment that they had to go through in game 6. That was y'all fault.
The craziest shit.
That was y'all fault. It should have never got there. It should have never got to 6.
My pops don't even watch basketball like that no more.
Yeah.
This nigga called me and he was just like, is this real? I turned on the game and I saw the score. Is this really happening right now? I was like, yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
I was not happy after game 4 when we won that game. I was happy after game 5 because I realized, okay, we'll be fine. Like, game 6 was illegal. It should not have happened. That was assault and battery. That was no reason for it to be that bad. 83-46 at halftime. When I tell you,
called it right.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker hit a 3, brought the game to 9-7. This is in the opening minutes. They scored 11 points before we scored 60 before they even scored 15 points.
That's bro.
That
was in Atlanta, right?
In Atlanta,
in their own dojo.
After that, I think OG hit a mid ranger to tie it at 9. That was it. They won on a 60-11 run.
That's scary.
That was the most I've never seen. It was to a point where I was like,
This is violent.
I was happy, and then at some point when it was like 50 something to 15, I was like, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Can we chill for like a second?
Yeah, nah.
The defense that they played was amazing and blah 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 blah. They won the game. I've done enough laughing at Atlanta. It's been fun. But now we have to get ready to host a series. Was not expecting that. So now we got to host a series to the Sixers. So, any thoughts going into that series? Knicks and Sixers. Didn't expect to be here, but Knicks and Sixers.
Of course, my prediction.
Prediction, thoughts
My
on how it should
prediction
go?
is Knicks in 6,
Okay. That's kind of where I'm at.
and y'all are gonna do a better job of being prepared for Embiid.
Yes, I agree.
I also think Embiid was bullshitting, and I do think he's hurt.
I do think he's hurt.
I think his knee is fucked up. Not only did
He had both knees.
yeah, and either Maxi or VJ, one of them fell into him at the end of the game.
Maxi, yeah.
Yeah, and like he took a few hits,
Mhm.
and maybe in the moment, adrenaline and all that shit,
Mhm.
you're not necessarily feeling it. That shit's swollen, guaranteed today. Something's tight.
Yeah.
So, and like you said in the text, he on the sideline dying, getting stretched out and shit. Like this nigga's stitches might have busted. Who the fuck knows? Um, so I don't know how powerful he's gonna. He's definitely not gonna do the same shit that he did to our centers
Right.
to y'all. Um, Dealing with Maxi and Edgecombe.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's where I'm the most worried is dealing with Maxi and Edgecombe, but Maxi. Because we don't have nobody to guard Maxi. Nobody can. Um for the Embiid factor, let's just say he's okay. Whatever that's worth. Dealing with Cat, who not the greatest defender in the world. We'll see how the Knicks match that up. But the Knicks can also just throw OG Anunoby on him. And I'm fine with that. Because OG is going to make his life hell. He hates being guarded by OG Anunoby. Most people do. The other person is Mitchell Robinson. And when I tell you, I know we won that series a couple years ago against them. I want blood from Embiid for taking out Mitchell Robinson. We still need revenge.
Oh,
for that.
the leg pull.
The
right?
leg pull. This is the leg pull, ball kick, every bitch ass thing that Embiid did.
Facts.
He did in that series. And Embiid still, to me, is a dirty player that people just don't talk about. I think he flops and does shit way worse than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He does things that I respect his game. I know he can score at an elite level. I know how great Embiid is. He's a bitch ass nigga for doing something.
Oh, that one came from the soul.
I don't like anything that Embiid does. So that's going to be on Cat. That's going to be on Mitch to have good series, get some revenge on him, and then who we throw at Maxi. That's going to be the thing. To me, being the fact that Philly now has to travel from Boston to New York and has to play tomorrow or today when y'all see this episode.
Yeah, facts.
They got to travel to New York now after Paul George, 42 minutes. Embiid, 39 minutes. Oubre, 31 minutes. Maxi, 45 minutes. Edgecombe, 44 minutes. Their bench, Grimes played 26. Nobody else played more than 10. They're going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Now, they might be warm because they just played y'all, but an emotional comeback series to now go into New York to play a team that is completely different and a team who has bigs to deal with you. And I think guys like Miles McBride and Jose Alvarado are going to be huge in this series to stop Maxi and Edgecombe. Slow them down a little bit. Make them run. Do whatever you got to do. Because I think where the Sixers have gotten very, very good at defensively is they stopped y'all from running. Then they slow y'all down on the offense.
We're a half-court team anyway. So.
Y'all do execute in the half court, but you guys can get out and run too because you have those three-point shooters. But they were able to slow that down, and they wanted to play in the half court. The Knicks can do both. We can run, and they can go in the half court. And I think it actually works to our advantage because the things that we had to do against the Hawks, we had to stop them from running in transition. And from a defensive perspective, we did do that. We like to play in the half court. It's better for us. So I think the series, I agree with you. I think Knicks in 6. It's not going to be some sweep of the Sixers unless Embiid gets hurt again or something like that. Maxey is going to be the problem.
Yeah, but my confidence with the Knicks if that's even a real thing, um, is them finally waking up and like, okay, let's play through Cat.
Yeah.
Because same thing, depending on how they do their matchups,
Mhm.
but the same way that Garza got his shots off and he was wide open,
Yeah.
same way that Vucevic was getting his shots off and he was wide open, Embiid is not going to come out to the
Right.
paint, and Cat
That's
is
the problem.
not the one that you want to play with
Nope.
as a big man on the perimeter.
Nope.
So, he's a big body person.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get bruised in the paint when he decides to play that, which is gonna cause them to collapse, which is going to allow to kick out. And
Yep.
Cat's proven he's a great passer, right?
Mhm.
And then if you try and shut that down and he flips it and he puts you out on the perimeter and makes you chase him,
Mhm.
yeah, Embiid's not doing that.
And that's my thing, because I saw a lot of drop coverage from Embiid. It's not going to work.
It's not gonna.
It's not going to work against the Knicks because of Brunson and because of Cat.
Mhm.
Cannot do that. You play drop, Jalen Brunson's going to slice
good
you
luck.
alive.
Good luck with that.
So I don't know who's guarding Brunson in this series. It could be Paul George. It could be Kelly Oubre. They've done that before in the past with Oubre. And Brunson still was dropping like 45.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all that's going to work.
Again, this is another series where it'll be done right if you play through Cat.
Yes.
Don't try and do the ISO Brunson dribble the ball 1,000 times thing. You'll get points off of that, and that's going to be a portion of the game. But the main game plan in my kick it to him in the paint,
Yeah.
see what happens, roll it back out, pick them apart.
Yeah.
Because Embiid's not chasing nobody.
And that's the thing with Maxey, who held his own against like Jalen Brown at times. Sometimes he had to guard Tatum a couple times here and there. He held his own, did okay. I don't know where are you putting Maxey when it
On
comes to the
defense,
Knicks.
yeah.
Now, I will say Jalen Brunson's going to be the target. So we'll have to see how that goes. Because in my opinion, Jalen's going to have to be on like VJ or something like that and have to run around with him the whole time. But figuring out matchups is going to be the fun thing in game one. But like I said, I think just because we're talking about Embiid, he's going to clog the paint. He's going to stop guys from getting into the paint. But how are you going to get out the shooters? They'll probably put Joel on Josh Hart. Like what most teams try to do is put a center on Josh Hart so they can roam around. Do that all you want to, but who's guarding Cat? Is it going to be Oubre? Where am I putting VJ? Where am I putting Maxey? Is he going to go on McHale? Where's OG at? There's too much.
The balance is the scales aren't balanced in that regard.
And the thing that y'all do that we also do well, offensive rebound. The Sixers gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, especially in I think it was game 4. That it's just offensive rebound after offensive rebound for extra shots. Can't do that with the Knicks. They will kill you. So, that's still going to be, there's a lot of similarities with the two teams, Knicks and Celtics, that we can still take advantage of.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all have the better team. How you execute is what it's going to come down to. And I feel like you have a lot of ways to execute.
And plus this bench being so thin for the Sixers with Justin Edwards and Dominic Barlow, Drummond.
So the way that Andre Drummond is cash money from the corners,
man, it's hilarious.
That's Al Horford levels of.
I love a good Andre Drummond.
That's so crazy.
Makes no sense.
I got a question for you out west.
Yeah.
Nuggets get eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Joker fights niggas like he loses rap battles. How you feel about him as a player, as a leader? Is he living up to the hype? Because he's always an MVP and he's always in this and that, and he's always talked about as the best big man, and then he always goes home. Y'all won, but it feels like they definitely missed Aaron Gordon, and he definitely wasn't able to, bridge the gap and do it by himself.
I had to think about this weekend because I was thinking about the Nuggets a lot. And first of all, I want to say off rip, Joker's got to chill with these like outbursts because Jaden McDaniels called y'all out in game 2 and said, I'm going to attack all y'all bad defenders. This person, that person, this person, this person. Even Aaron Gordon? Yep, Aaron Gordon too. I'm going to go after you. Then he dropped 32 and 10 on you. They lose Ant. They lose Dante in that last closeout game. They also didn't have Io DeSumo. They didn't have Kyle Anderson. They're missing bodies
And still,
and still beat
our
you.
reigning MVP.
They still beat you. And you're crashing out trying to, who was it, Terrence Shannon Jr.? You're trying to push around on the perimeter. You get mad at Jaden McDaniels for the layup at the end of the game. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
he be wilding, bro.
You're getting smacked around. How about you fucking do something better than what you're doing right now? I had a huge problem with that.
I don't know how I feel about him as they talk about him. He's so highly regarded as this amazing generational player. And maybe he's that.
He definitely is, in my opinion.
Right? But I don't think it's worth all the hype that he gets because it more often than not, it doesn't seem to work.
I think
In the long run.
in the long run.
In the regular season, yeah, he does the thing and he's a walking bucket. I understand that because he's just big and he can shoot and all that shit. But bro, when it comes down to the moments where we need you the most, this nigga just starts throwing bows and blaming other people and
he's throwing elbows, pushing people around when he's getting mad. He's when he gets frustrated in a game, in the sense of a game, he just starts chucking up threes and not hitting them. You got outworked by Rudy Gobert. I'm not gonna sit here and say like he's not great because he is from a skills perspective. I just don't know if he's gonna get another one.
I just don't think he's worth all the hype.
I'm not gonna go there.
And I'm over the edge with that, but I don't know, man.
I think Jokic.
I'm over it.
I think Jokic needs perfection in terms of a roster more than I realized that he did until now.
Nigga might need a straitjacket.
He needs you need all-star Jamal Murray, which you got. Aaron Gordon had to perfect his three-point shot. He's done that. You had Peyton Watson. You had some young guys, Christian Brown, like other guys who just didn't step up enough. But like when you looked at the roster from the beginning of the season, I said this is a perfect roster to make the finals. You get bounced in the first round, and he didn't play well. You did not play well. Jamal Murray did not play well. What else could you possibly need to make this work? Now, again, guys were injured, so I have to give him that. And the series is not solely on him, but it's got to be a little bit on
lost
him.
all of their
people.
Yeah, the coach was about to play, bro.
And they lost them in game 4, I think it was, right? How?
When Ant went down, I was like, okay, good fight. Y'all would have had it.
Right.
But Denver's gonna turn the tides of this and they're moving on. And
the Sumo drops 40 on you in that game. That game was close when Ant went out. And you lose that game, and then I'm like, okay, they're still gonna come back because they lost Dante and they lost Ant. There's no way y'all can still lose to them. How did we get here? You struggled in the game that you did win in game 5.
Can I also just say that this has probably been one of the most entertaining first rounds that I've watched.
By far the greatest first round ever.
Bro.
By far.
The amount of storylines, like the niggas fighting, injuries, other people stepping up, like it's been emotional, obviously.
Yeah, for you.
No. But I can't be mad at what I watched.
No. It's been great. I don't know how good, again, when y'all see this is y'all seeing this on Monday. I don't know how great Orlando, Detroit, or Cleveland and Toronto. Cleveland and Toronto is going to be. I will say the Orlando Magic, if they are in the second round after this episode posts, I'll be shocked. Because the way that they lost.
Yeah, that was a rough one, man.
23 straight or 21 straight misses.
Yeah, that was a very rough one. Because I feel like, I don't want to say that they figured out Detroit, but they've got some semblance of a formula for what's going on. But when they go cold,
oh, it's disgusting.
Jesus.
It's disgusting. This has been one of those, like, losing Franz, okay, fine. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done with all the damn injury. I don't care. I don't care. You were up 22 points at halftime. 60-38. That game should be over. Got walked down by Cade. One field goal in the whole, like almost the whole half. They didn't score for 45 actual American minutes.
I'll tell you where I turned the game on because I ain't watched the whole game. But I saw, I think I was out, right? So I tuned in. Desmond Bane pulled a 3. bricked it. I don't know who got the rebound. They got it back to this nigga in the same spot. He ain't moved one step to the left, to the right, forward, back. Nope, cha-cha now, y'all. This nigga pump fake 3 times and threw up the same shot and missed it even worse. And I was like, yeah, nah, it's a wrap. If that's what we're doing, you got a fresh shot clock, and that's the decision that you made, my G.
Right. Jalen Suggs, 7 points. 1 of 10 from the field. Listen, that was the opportunity. That was it. It was in your hand, and you missed it.
If you didn't take that one, I don't have the most confidence in you taking the last one. Now,
19 points in the second half.
for this postseason run, from how they had an abysmal end of the season to what they've been able to do with the number 1 seed, I have no reason to doubt them, because for whatever reason, when their back has been against the wall, they've managed to grind it out. Similar to that year that Miami went from the play-in to the finals. Do you have one more in you to make it to the second round? If they make it to the second round, they get bounced out. Successful season.
I disagree, but
yeah, I think I'm wilding on that, but
I don't think you're wild. I
think I'll give them more credit.
Sure.
Than
okay.
before, because
fine.
My expectation for them was high.
Right.
Their production through the season was low.
Bad.
Injury played a very big part in that, but it was also just they had no identity.
Yeah.
They were just completely just out here just playing basketball games and trying to figure shit out in real time. As they've gotten to this point, they seem like they're starting to play more together and things seem like they're making sense, but it's not consistent.
I'm not going to say that it's a successful season. I think I don't know how it feels to be a Magic fan. I would hate my life. I would hate my life. You come into the season thinking you're here. You end the season, you're down the fuck here.
Like way down.
Way down here. And then you get into the play-in.
You go further down.
You lose to Philly. And then you go into playing Detroit. Nobody picks you. You go up 3-1. Franz gets hurt again. And now you're back against the wall. You got game 6 at the crib. You're up 22 at half. And you somehow blow that game. You scored 8 whole points.
It's the fashion in which they lost that has completely diminished.
8 points in the fourth quarter. 1 of 10 from Suggs. Who else didn't do shit? Let's see. Paolo 0 of 9 from 3, 4 of 20. 7 of 18 from Desmond Bain. Not terrible, but your bench didn't do nothing. Like, it just...
Win or lose, Mosley out?
Oh, I win or lose, he's out after the season. I would have... You have to.
Right.
Because if you make it to the second round, let's say you play... Even if you play Toronto, which I don't think they will, but whatever. Or you play Cleveland. You should be... Honestly, if Franz was healthy, I might have picked the Magic to beat Cleveland. I can't see how they win that series now, based on how bad they look offensively sometimes. Can't see it. And Cleveland has, even though they haven't really shown it too much, they have a better offense than Detroit.
Yeah.
So if you can't keep up with Detroit, you're not going to be able to keep up with them. That offense is horrible. Horrible.
Yet somehow, every game, they've been in it, if not ahead.
I get it. Their defense has been good.
Yeah.
The defense that was really bad, not really bad, it was okay all season. Had spurts where they were really good and other spurts where they weren't. It's the offense.
Yeah.
The offense is too bad. Like you just have no shooters. Zero. Literally just 0 shooters on the team other than Bane.
And Paulo had a 40-piece.
Look great.
But even still, like the way he shoots, it's so slow, almost as if there's a fear to put that shit up. Like he's got to get more fluidity to his game.
Yeah.
And to how he approaches the offense. Because, I mean, bro, clearly you could score. You're a fucking freight train. But, yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen in that game. Y'all already know by listening to this. Maybe I'll post another video reacting to the game. But I'm picking Detroit. I'm sorry. I'm picking Detroit. There's no way that y'all are able to come back from that.
Yeah.
From that type of loss. And Franz still probably...
I'm gonna say Orlando just because I know for my Orlando fans, or friends, I should say. But I think Detroit.
It's going to be Detroit. And in the other game, listen, the Toronto, the fact that listen, I disrespected y'all so bad,
Yep.
calling y'all food in this series, and y'all should not have been in a position. Y'all should have just came to play the Knicks. The season would have already been over, right? But you go play Cleveland, and you putting up a hell of a fight. I fucking love Colin Murray Boyles for the Raptors. You ever get a chance to watch that, brother? Man, that motherfucker tries so hard. It is hooping. Love it. Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, God bless you. That shot, the Halliburton shot this season is going crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there. But shout out to the Raptors. I hope y'all win. I'm rooting for y'all to win.
Sure. Scotty
Because it would be more funny to see the Cavaliers lose.
Oh man, that'll just solidify everything that I've said about
Way more
James
fun.
Harden and Donovan Mitchell and the reincarnation of Charles Barkley that these niggas are.
We have to talk about Donovan Mitchell if y'all lose that game. But go ahead.
Listen,
There's a conversation. That needs to
Scotty
be had.
Barnes scares me. I feel like that nigga's eating people. Like he's a weird human being. It just you know what? I'm not gonna go into it
All right.
because I might say something that I might need to take back.
All right, so then we just gonna skip right over. I don't know what you about to say. You also have the Spurs and Wolves, which again, because of the injuries, it's just the series may not be as fun. But you know, I'm gonna say Spurs, and I'm gonna respect the Wolves enough. I'm gonna say Spurs in 6. I'm gonna give them 6.
Oh,
I'm gonna give Spurs in 6 because I want to see the matchup between Rudy and Wemby. I think that might be kind of interesting, but we'll see. I'll say Spurs in 6, and then Thunder Lakers. Luka, no Luka. I don't think it really matters. Thunder in 5.
yeah. Are you giving them?
I'll give the Lakers 1, maybe a hard one.
I think even the NBA script can't prevent that sweep.
The way the Lakers looked in the last couple of games against the Rockets tells me everything I need to know. If Luka comes back, I'm betting on 1 Luka game if he comes back. Otherwise,
that's it.
That's wraps, bro. I'm sorry. I may be wrong because I've said it's wraps for multiple series in this first round, and I've been very wrong.
Yeah,
y'all series, the Raptor series, the Magic series. Like I've been
1 comeback year is crazy,
man.
bro.
So I can't. I'm not gonna say for sure, but I get the Lakers 1.
All right,
I get the Lakers 1 game,
respect it.
and then we'll go from there. I got Knicks in 6. Like I said, I got the Cavs tonight. I don't want to. Again, way more funny if they lose than
Nah,
not.
I'm going Raptors, bro.
You going Raptors?
Yeah,
I'm going.
I
I'm
need
going.
to see it. I need that comedy in my life.
That would be insane. But obviously, again, y'all have already known the results of those games. But if you have gotten this far, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Like I said, depending on how Game 7s go tonight or today, I will probably make it just a really quick video on both of those games because I'm going to try and watch both. Just got to get my family out the way, and then go from there. And yeah, we're heading into the second round.
Crazy work.
Hopefully it'll be just as fun. Hopefully not as interesting as the Knicks series. Hopefully we can just get that done and be done with that series.
They're gonna lose 1 game, and this nigga's gonna
Hold
be
on,
crying.
bro. If we lose game 1, I swear to God, I might crash out again.
This guy's gonna have the needles ready.
I might crash out again.
Series, and he'll be like, "I knew it all along."
Never lost, bro. LeVar Ball never lost, bro. That Hawks series was basically a sweep. I'm just telling you, it's basically a sweep. It's a 6-game sweep. That's how bad. It's just
Yeah, based on the last win, the last W,
we got to get back at least one of them games from that last game.
Yeah. Y'all niggas, if you roll over points, y'all niggas start the game with at least 20.
Man, because like, dude, 100 points before they scored. By the time they scored 40, I just never seen nothing like it.
Not even in 2K could you
Man,
do that
you
shit.
know how hard that is?
Yeah.
I could put that bitch on rookie and I probably wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
That's insane. Anyway, I had a great weekend.
I bet you did.
Stress-free hoops, man. That's been the best weekend ever just to watch basketball and not have any stress whatsoever.
Yeah, now I gotta deal with all the narratives and shit.
Oh boy, get ready for the Giannis trades and start cooking up. Get ready for maybe we can steal Jokic from Denver. Maybe we could.
I need Oscar to somebody needs to make an AI Oscar the Grouch wearing a Vucevic jersey, bro.
Trash.
Yeah.
Man.
Trash supporting trash.
I will say one of the funniest things before we get out of here. The funniest thing to me was in that last video that we shot, and you said to me, "Man, if y'all lose this series, the offseason is gonna be mad funny." And now here we are, about a week or so later.
Oh, how the tides have
Oh, the time is man, it's been a good time. All right, y'all.
I had a great season.
It's been fun. You had a good time.
Enjoyed my season.
You had a good time.
So
you had a good time. Enjoy the offseason for the
Yeah.
Celtics. Peace out, y'all. Oh.